Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's edition of the Morning Cup of Joe. I don't know why I have to do that, but no cream in my coffee this morning. Usually I top it off with some heavy whipping cream, but I mentioned yesterday that I was going to be incorporating a 3-day fast into my life and share a little bit about that. Felt great yesterday. Also mentioned that I tweaked my back playing basketball, and I'll tell you, it was a very mentally challenging day yesterday, not being able to do a whole lot other than catch up on season 2 of the Ozarks and do what I could do. And fasting is something that you really need to put a lot of thought into. It's not, I wish I spent a little bit more time explaining do's and don'ts of fasting. Yes, the science of fasting is incredible. Lots and lots of benefits. New studies coming out all the time at how beneficial it is for you. But it's not something to just do, I don't think. I think you got to have a healthy relationship with food in order to attempt fasting. There's a couple things that I learned, like fasting. I've done it before. Got really into it for a while. Did a lot of intermittent fasting, which is, fasting for 16 or 18 hours and then eating your daily calories in a 6 to 8 hour window. I've done a 3-day fast before, and then a 2-day limited calorie to 300 calories a day, and then I ran the fastest 5K I ever did. So it's really cool things your body does when you fast, but you don't want to use fasting as punishment for eating a bad meal. And I'll admit, over the Christmas time season, my keto, low-carb eating got a little sloppy. Now, was I still all low-carb? You betcha I was. But I indulged a lot in some keto desserts and lots of cheese and snacks, and it got a little carried away. And I got a little down on myself. Being honest here, because I'm just an average Joe, just like you, with bringing you average Joe information, and I felt really bad that I had been doing that. And I realized that wasn't necessarily a good habit, and I just decided, well, I'll do a 3-day fast to kick off this new habit cycle. Well, about 22 hours into this fast, I realized that that's not what fasting is for. And if you want to do a 3-day fast, you should do it for the right reasons. Now, would that be okay? Sure, it would be okay, but I realized that I was kind of keeping myself from good quality nutritious foods that will be helpful for me to try to correct a bad habit. And I realized it probably wasn't the most appropriate reason to fast. So I decided to adjust my sails and do a week of intermittent fasting instead. It is hard to ignore the voices in my head that said, you're just adjusting because you love food. It's very hard to ignore that, believe me. There's voices in my head that say that. There's voices in my head that say, no, John, you are actually making a wise and responsible decision because you know part of your problem was that excessive snacking. Well, you're not punishing yourself by not eating this good, nutritious food now. You are eating the good quality, whole, nutritious, wonderfully good beef pot roast meal you had last night. And you're going to intermittent fast again. You're not going to eat snacks at night or sip some whiskey at night or red wine. And you're going to go home next day, developing good habits, and have a wonderful dinner. And that dinner's not going to be a reward for me. I'm not looking forward to that dinner. I just know this is what I'm going to do. So we'll see how that goes tomorrow. Yes, this one went a little bit long, but I think this is important because I think all our relationship with food and food habits is super important, and you really got to spend a lot of time working on that and figuring it out and what's healthy, what's not healthy. I'm even still figuring it out for myself. So thanks for listening. Have a great day.